Good day. For today's creative craft, we will be making games. Most of these games require two players, so be sure to grab a family member and have lots of fun. All you will need for the games is some white A4 paper, a pen or a pencil, a foil ball or just a small ball if you have one, 12 cups all the same size, a cardboard box if you have one, and some tokens. You will need 17 of the one color and 12 of the other color. You can also use coins or small stones. All the instructions and resources will be posted on my blog, which is linked below. The most important rule to remember is to have fun. Our first game is called Cup Stack and requires 12 cups of the same size. The objective of the game is to create 3 towers. The first tower has 2 as the base and 1 at the top. The other tower also has 2 at a base and 1 at the top. And our third tower has 3 on its base, 2 for the next level, and 1 on the top. You will then need to restack all of these towers and put your hands on the table and you are done. Now you need to try do this as fast as you can and time yourself. You will then challenge someone in your family and see if they can do it faster and just keep going. I'm going to try do it faster. Let's try it one more time and go. The next game we will play is finger soccer. All you will need is your fingers, a ball made out of foil, goal posts, and if you choose to create a player yourself, you can use this piece of paper and paste it on cardboard to strengthen it, cut out the holes for your fingers to go in, and you can decorate it however you want. Our third game is a treasure hunt. All you will need is a piece of paper and a pen. Write out clues for a person to find and place them in their spots. Or you can use these clues that you will find on my blog. I will now show you what it's like to find the different clues. Getting the first clue will be a joy. Look for it where you would put your toy. You are finding clues and feeling bold. Now go to the place that keeps foods really cold. This isn't a wild goose chase if you go to the place where you can see your face. This game is called Mu Torere. The object of the game is for the player who blocks all the opponent's pieces from moving is the winner. You will need the game board, 4 tokens of one color and 4 tokens of a different color. Each player controls 4 tokens. At the beginning of the game, the middle point is empty. Decide who goes first and take alternating turns. Players move to the middle only when they are adjacent to an opponent's piece. Players move their piece into an open space one at a time until one player is no longer able to move as there is no open points to move to. Raba Raba, the object of the game. To win the game, a player must reduce their opponent to 2 pieces. A player can also win if their opponent cannot move. You will need the game board, 12 tokens of one color, and 12 tokens of a different color. There are 3 phases to this game. Phase 1. Players take turns to place 1 piece onto an empty space, trying to place 3 in a line. When a player forms a line of 3, they can remove any one of their opponent's pieces from the game, except a piece that is already in a line of 3. If 2 lines of 3 are formed by placing 1 piece, only one of the opponent's piece can be removed. Phase 2. This phase begins when all the pieces have been placed on the board. Players take turns to move their pieces to an adjacent empty space along the play lines to form a line of 3. A player cannot break their own line of 3 and then in their next turn move their piece back to reform that line. Phase 3. The final phase of the game is when a player only has 3 pieces. They can move their piece to an empty space anywhere on the board. Fox and geese. The object of the game. The geese try to trap the fox so that he has no more moves. The fox tries to avoid being trapped and captures the geese. You will need the game board, 13 or 17 tokens of one color and 1 token of a different color. Place the fox on the center piece and place 13 geese on the side of the board. All pieces can move to any open space. They can move 1 space at a time along any line, but the geese cannot move backwards. The fox may capture the geese by jumping. No other pieces are allowed to jump. A capture is made by jumping over a piece. A captured piece is removed from the board. All jumps are over an adjacent piece to an empty space beyond. Multiple jumps are allowed. Decide who goes first and take alternating turns.